13 minutes gone past the hour of 4. Like I promised, it's time for you and I, to look deeper into the, first of all, dissent by the governor and then vetoing by the House of Assembly as led by Martin Ameuli. So I'm going to read the report now as seen on the channel's TV website. Permit me to. Okay, so it's captioned, Rivers Assembly overrides Fubara to pass 4 new bills into law. The House, relying on Section 100, subsection 5, said the assent of the governor is not required for the passage into law of the said bills. Okay, so the article reads like this. The Rivers State House of Assembly has voted to override Governor Siminalayi Fubara and pass 4 new bills into law. This happened during plenary on Friday, that's today, at the House of Assembly quarters after the Speaker of the House, Martin Ameuli, read 4 letters addressed to him by the governor, wherein he declined his assent to the 4 new bills which had been sent to him for assent. Now, the House, relying on Section 100, subsection 5, said the assent of the governor is not required for the passage into law of the said bills. The section stated that where the governor withholds assent and the bill is again passed by 2/3 majority, the bill shall become a law and the assent of the governor shall not be required. Speaking further, the Speaker accused the governor of not planning to conduct local government elections in the state, saying by the reasons given by the governor, it means he does not plan to conduct local government elections in the state. Speaking further, he said the key thing here is that this law removes the power of the governor to appoint caretaker committee chairman for the local government. The governor is not happy that we're removing his powers to appoint caretaker chairman. The 4 laws passed are 1. The Rivers Local Government Amendment Law, 2. The Rivers State Traditional Rulers Amendment Law, 3. The Rivers State Advertisement and Use of State-Owned Property Prohibition Repeal Law, and the Rivers State Funds Management and Financial Autonomy Law. So what's our work today? Our work now this hour, it's just you and I. Like I told you, it's more of the listeners today. We're going to look at these laws one by one. I do not know what amendment or what has been deleted from these laws as seen in the bills passed into law by the Martin Ameuli-led Assembly. However, let's start with the Rivers Local Government Law. This really is interesting because I'll tell you, in 2015, remember, Nyesom Wike became governor. And then in the month of August 2016, I need to check my facts now because I penned it down. In the month of, where is it now? Yeah. In the month of September, I beg your pardon, on the 15th day of September 2016, news report recorded that the Rivers State House of Assembly amended its local government law to pave the way for unlimited tenure for council's caretaker committees. At the resumption of seating that day, it was a Wednesday, the leader of the House, Mr. Martin Ameuli, presented an executive bill requesting for the amendment of Section 9 of the Principal Law. The section, according to the leader of the House, has to do with the tenure of caretaker committees in this state. Now, the bone of contention is caretaker committees. So once upon a time, you would remember that there was the expiration of local government chairman's term in office, and there were the talks about whether it's legal or not to have caretaker committee chairman. And I remember, if not, I think very recently, that there is a judgment on caretaker committee chairman and something about the local government chairman position and also the councillors is an elective position, and as such, local government elections must take place. Something about not being able to remove local government chairman and all of that being an elective position. Now, the report reads further saying the section, according to the leader of the House, has, okay, I've read that part. Amewole had added that the principal law could no longer move the state forward and as such needed to be amended. Now, the lawmakers debated on the bill, agreed that the bill, when passed into law, would reward hard work, as hard-working members of local government caretaker committees would have the opportunity of retaining their positions. Apart from the House leader, other members of the House, including the whip, Mr. Evans BP, expressed the need for an accelerated hearing of the executive bill. Once again, let's go back to Channels TV's website report, where Rivers Assembly overrode the dissent of the 4 new bills, including this bill that we are concentrating on. A portion of that article read, the key thing here is that this law removes the power of the governor to appoint caretaker committee chairman for the local governments. The governor is not happy that we're removing his powers to appoint caretaker chairman. It was still the same person, I don't like to take sides, and I hope it's not me sounding like I'm taking sides. I'm just reporting. I'm doing reportage, and I'm reporting what has been reported, so please bear with me. I'm not taking sides. However, I'm just trying to let you know that Martin Samuele, who was leader at the time, was very instrumental into the passage into law of these part of the law that they're trying to delete, or that they have deleted now. So as I was saying, on the 15th of September 2016, they had the debate, they passed it into law and all of that. Or rather, they made a bill and then transmitted it to the governor. The governor at the time, Nyesom Wike, on the 18th of September, passed it into law. He passed it into law. Or is it assented it into law? Is that what I don't know what the terminologies are. However, it became law on the 18th of September 2016. And there were celebrations because newspaper reports carried it and said at the time that it gave the governor the ability, the power, the capacity to appoint a local government chairman for at most 9 months. And now, I feel like that law is... I'm not a lawyer. I'm just telling you my feelings, and I hope you can bear with my feelings just for today. I feel like that law is at variance or in variance with the Constitution. However, I'll let the lawyers argue on that. But now they've repealed it. They say it is there's a word they use. It's basically trying to say it's undemocratic. And so they had to delete that part of the law. Okay, let's move on now. The next law that was deliberated on and said to govern vetoed do we revoke in 24 each law they created the law, they amended it, and the law, it framed it hardly. Law basically gives the power to the governor to determine who is the first class traditional ruler. Is it the first class tool they call it, second class tool, and the third class, and all of that? It gives the power to the governor to determine. It also gives the power to the governor to remove traditional ruler on law. So gives the River State the ability, role, pay, and fund. So now you understand this administration, even this administration, the traditional rulers have nodded and danced to the tune. I'm not making allegations. I'm just, telling you what is in the law. Because the primary function of the Traditional Rulers Council is to advise the River State governor on traditional matters, on customs and traditions, and, making sure that as we make laws in the state and as we bring about development in the states, that we are carrying alongside our culture, our tradition, and our traditional religions. So for the sake of peace, for the sake of development, a traditional ruler can be kicked out by a governor. I do not know why that law has now been amended and what has been deleted from that law, but I've just told you what that law is about. Now let's go to the third law. I'll tell you about the third law after this commercial. There is a commercial coming. I'll tell you about the third law. Please do stay tuned. And when I tell you, you come back. And when I open the phone lines, you tell me what you think. Basically, that's all I'm asking from you.
Port Harcourt, are you ready?
Looking at one of the biggest stories in the country right now, and it is the fact that the Rivers House of Assembly vetoed the powers of the governor as it relates to assenting into law 4 bills. And we've looked at 2 of those bills, and the first one has got to do with the Rivers Local Government Amendment Law. Remember, the local government elections are forthcoming, and I think we should talk about it on Monday. I've asked you this question before. Are you really ready for the politics of 2027? It has already begun, and it is the fight for the structure of Rivers State, and it's, we'll start with the local government elections. Are you ready? But then again, that law is causing a bit of a storm in the state. And then the second one, as I've explained, today it sounds sounds like a lecture, right? I'm sorry. But it is the Rivers State Traditional Rulers Amendment Law. And then now we're about to talk about the third one, which is the Rivers State Advertisement and Use of State-Owned Property Prohibition Repeal Law. That means they want to repeal the law, or now they have repealed the law with, the passing into law of that bill. Let's quickly refresh our minds and go back